Hi, Weenies. Oh my goodness. How are y'all? I'm not gonna lie, I have been dreading doing this video. It's mostly because this whole entire segment that we're gonna be going over today, Phil has just been unbearable almost. Like, he's not been fun to watch. When is he really? It's just, this just seems harder to watch for some reason. I do what I do because I love you. And even when Phil is really hard to watch, it's still fun to watch him because he displays such odd behavior, and his behavior is just getting weirder. But anyways, do y'all notice anything different about the setup? It's spooky season. Duh. I mean, honestly, for me, spooky season is year round. I have my Halloween stuff in the house up year round. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all see that my decor in my office at work is Halloween all year round. Like, that doesn't go down. And so I just, I have some stuff planned for Halloween season. I'm not ready to announce that just yet, but this kind of goes with the theme of those plans. So, and don't mind the sunburn on my nose. I may have been out in the sun a little bit too long, obviously. If it's a sunburn, you know, I'm still trying to get my life together, guys. I feel like that's a common denominator in a lot of my videos lately, is that Bland is just tired all the time. It may be also a wee bit of depression. Nah. But yeah, guys, today we are going to be talking about Phil. And we're going to be going over some of the shit that he said during his Mega Man marathon. And I also included some stuff that he said today from his podcast from the early stream, because oh boy, it got wild. Phil has he's had a hard time controlling himself. For a little while there, he was saying, "Oh, I'm getting better at not taking the bait from these detractors," and blah blah blah. Boy, that went out the window. He's taking the bait and he is eating that shit up. Yeah. Yeah. This is an interesting one, y'all. So stick around if you want to see these little highlights, and let's talk, and we can just have a little chit chat about it, as we usually do. And remember, guys, if you enjoy my content, just make sure to like and subscribe. That way you can become a weenie. He's so cute. He's so cute. I don't bring him up enough. I don't. And I also plan to do a little Halloween giveaway too, y'all, and one of these might be included. Yes, guys, if you like my content, just remember to like and subscribe. And let's get started. Okay, y'all. So these first clips are going to be from the marathon, especially like the early parts of the marathon. Because I'm going to tell you now, a lot of this marathon was Phil sitting and staring at the screen playing Mega Man because he was too drunk to do two things at once. It was slop. Okay, so I don't have a lot. I'm not gonna make this an entire video of just highlights of everything. We'd be here all day. Okay, we'd be here all day, and honestly, it's not interesting enough. This marathon was garbage. Most of his marathons are, but this one was just straight hot garbage. So I pulled what I thought was interesting, and I kept it at that. So let's see let's just go. Let's proceed. Let's begin.
How is everyone this morning? Welcome to the stream. To the early comers here who are live, welcome to the Mega Man Marathon 2 here on DSP Gaming. For those of you who are watching on demand, because I actually haven't started locally recording yet, but I'm actually going to make this stream a on-demand video to watch in its entirety. Welcome as well. I am also going to split this up. What I'm going to do is start recording segments for people to watch. So there'll be an intro video, and then Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 6, if we happen to do DSP Tries It, maybe like an ending video, etc. All right. Let me actually start recording then. Actually, one moment. Before we start recording, there's one thing I want to get out of my closet.
If you're gonna get one thing out of the closet, Phil, it needs to be yourself. Okay? I'm sorry, that was freaking stupid, but we were all thinking it, right? We were all thinking it.
Okay. All right, let's begin. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm DSP, and this is DSP's Mega Man Marathon 2. Today, for the second time this year, we're going back down memory lane to the time of the classics. We're going to be playing Mega Man 4, 5, and hopefully 6 in a marathon setting, meaning in this one stream that I'm doing right now, I'm going to attempt to play through all 3 games. Now, we did this back in January, and I was curious if it would work, if people would have interest in it. It actually did pretty good. It got good attendance, good support, and actually on and off during the year, people have asked me, hey, will you do another one? Because you only did Mega Man 1 through 3 back in January. It would be great to see you go back and play the rest of the collection.
Who was asking you that? Be so for real. Who was asking you that? No one was asking you that. This whole marathon idea was his idea. No one was asking for this shit, Phil.
I'm not drinking any White Claws or anything like that today. The idea is to stay at a good level so that way I'm not overly drunk or whatever. And if I drink White Claws, I'm going to be like bloated and full all day. You take shots, it's a little bit of liquid. You're drinking these, soda-y drinks, you get all bloated and gross. I don't want to be bloated and gross today. All right?
So we all know how we all feel about Phil and his little alcohol consumption during these marathons, right? Well, he goes a little crazy today. A lot crazy. Like, I'm sorry, Phil, but like, at this point, dude, like you're a 43-year-old man getting drunk on stream, playing an old video game, and you think that that's fun? And you're eating food on stream while you're plastered drunk? Like, and you're not even funny when you're drunk, and you're not even entertaining. This is so stupid. Because, like, does he really think that people are gonna want to see him do this kind of shit when he's like in his late 50s, early 60s? No. The answer is no. Anyways, yes, he gets very, very drunk in this stream. And it really affected him, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, I have a few clips in here of the gameplay. It created like so much dead air. So much dead air. Like, it's insane. Him drinking as much as he did, playing this game, made the entire marathon just this freaking boring. Like, just boring. Plain boring. There's no other way to explain it. And yeah, he did too much. He did too much is the best way I can explain it.
All right, come on. Let's get one sub over on Kick right now. Who's going to be the first sub on Kick? Let's get our first sub of the marathon right now on Kick. Just drop one single sub. And we can say, all right, we got some Kick support. Rather than being deadbeats and running around dragging your feet, let's get the first sub of the day. We already got a nice super chat, and we got a tip. Let's get a sub.
The term deadbeat to me is like saying a father that doesn't support their children. And so, like, he's calling them deadbeats. It just doesn't seem right to me, right? Like, the whole thing is stupid. But when he's like, oh, don't be deadbeats, and it's like, that doesn't seem like the right, proper way and time to use that term. But what do I know? No, this entire marathon is him doing just that, begging. As always. I mean, that's what marathons are for him to get money. And I want to point out too, and I think I could point this out a little bit later too, but just in case, I'm going to bring it up now. He's going to do another marathon later in the month. Yeah, he's going to do another marathon this month. And then I'm pretty sure again at some point in September. Of course, he does a monthly. Why do you need 2? There has to be something going on in Phil's life where he needs money. And I don't know if y'all saw in today's earlier stream, he brought up again that, oh, this is all being documented. This is all being filed in a court of law. It was so stupid. Maybe I'll go and find that clip at some point, but he's still hell-bent on suing. And so I don't know if he is like saving money to actually sue because he feels that he is going to get so much money out of this lawsuit that it's worth spending this kind of money. I don't know. But there's got to be something going on in Phil's life where he needs this money if he's going to do 2 marathons in 1 month. Just thought I'd bring that up because I just find it really fishy. I don't find it like his normal kind of greedy. I find it like just odd that there's something going on and he's just trying to like come up with this little scheme to do 2 marathons. So he was going to make sure that he hit that at least I think it was like, what did he want? Like over $742 or something like that. He was going to make sure he hit at least that in this marathon so he could do another one. I don't know. I feel like there's a deadline sometime in this month that he's going to have to meet, and that's why he's doing 2 marathons, so that way he can meet it. So, just my thoughts.
Well, like I said, the goal here is to at least try to get a shot at me before we start playing. You got bills to pay per low-key, so here's what you do. You go pay the bills, come back, and then you contribute to the stream. Perfect. Good idea. Sounds like a plan.
He didn't even do his little nervous laugh after that one. He wasn't joking. And you know, Phil, what's fucked up is not everybody has fucking money after their bills to do extra shit with. Sometimes people are living literally paycheck to paycheck and they work just enough to pay their bills to survive. Can you wrap your little fucking pea-sized brain around that? Probably not. Probably not.
Let's talk about momentum. Someone just said, let's talk about momentum. All right, let's talk about momentum. Let's talk about the momentum that you can create if you contribute to the stream right now, and we can get that first shot going. Let's go. Here, we did a $5 contribution and a $10 contribution. Who wants to do 420? Who wants to see the 420 animation? How about a 666? Or a 20, or a 30, or a 50, or 100? Let's go. It's the equivalent of like 350. And he says, it's Devakin, not Devaklin, by the way. How much can you bench press? I can bench press the amount of weight that my pectoral muscles can support while pushing upwards off my chest. That's how much I can bench press. Thanks for the super chat. So we're up to $30.
He really felt smart saying that. And also, how much do y'all really think he could bench press? I want your guess in the comments. Yeah, the bar. If that, dude. And isn't it not, like, why is he saying it's your pectorals that's doing the bench press? Isn't it, like, more than that? I don't know how the muscles work with all that, but isn't that, like, not just what the body is working out in a bench press? It doesn't seem right to me, Phil, but what do I know? I wasn't a bodybuilder in my younger days.
Look, who's going to get us to 50? Who's going to do a $20 contribution to get us to 50 right now? How about 4 subs over on Kick? Or a $20 tip or a $20 super chat? And you can see that animation.
Yes, I kept that long pause in there to show that this is what most of the marathon was. And not even just the marathon, but like the talking part before he actually started the gameplay. This is literally what this was. Like, my little editing parts were him reading the contributions and doing a little bit of talking here and there about literally nothing that nobody cared about. Or literally nothing that anybody cared about. That's what he was talking about. Nothing. This is most of the beginning of the marathon. And mind you, it took him a long time to hit that first goal. His money was coming in really slow in the beginning of this marathon. At the end of this marathon, he got just under $1,100. 90% of that coming from his whales. And we know that because there's these random ass sock accounts giving him $100 tips coming out of nowhere. Make it more obvious that it's your fucking whales, dude. Be so for real. But I digress.
Now, Tron Gates Legacy, for the record, you've been saying in chat all week that you were withholding this week so you could contribute to the Mega Man Marathon. We all read it. So now the question is, will you put your money where your mouth has been? Very nice.
He did do his nervous chuckle for that one, though. And who's this we shit? We all read it, so everybody is keeping up with shit like that along with you? I really doubt that. Don't be putting anybody in with we, Phil. Ain't no we. You're the only one obsessed with what people say when it comes to giving you money.
Wow. Is it serious? We've only had one sub on Kick all day? Seriously? That's insane. We only had one sub on Kick all day, I think. That's pretty wild. So I think I would have fallen down here. Yeah, I think I would have fallen down here if I went from the other direction. Ow! Fuck. I don't need the health. Oh. Infinite 177 just gifted 10 subs on Kick. Just because I said that. How much you want to bet that's just because I said that?
This clip fucking cracks me up. Because for one, Phil, you should be embarrassed. Okay? Any normal person would be embarrassed that somebody felt bad when you said some dumb shit like that and they gave you money out of pity. I don't like shit like that. You know, I have my pride. Phil has zero. Second of all, that was planned. You can't convince me otherwise. If you go back and listen to his tone when he was like, oh, we only had one sub from Kick today? Wow. Only one? That's crazy. He knew that was coming. He knew those 10 subs were coming. I don't know why he's over here trying to play around. Like, make it more obvious that you were expecting something. All I'm saying, a lot of this shit felt planned. And I didn't clip all the contributions that he got, but I will just say a lot of this shit felt planned. If you watched a few of them, it was clear a lot of this was pre-planned with the whales in the whale Discord. Dearest whales, please make sure to show up to the marathon tonight. And please make sure to support said marathon tonight. And please do not make all the contributions at once. We would like to continue to make the appearance that I am very liked so that the detractors and Kino Casino can continue to see that I am liked by multiple people and that I am not only just supported by one or two people. I bet that was like verbatim, honestly.
Okay, guys. So, rather than a DSP Tries It today, I think we should just chill.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, this next clip, right? Phil, so he's begging for money, right? Per usual. But then he's begging for money because he wants to do DSP Tries It during the marathon today. He's like, well, if we don't do DSP Tries It, we're just going to order food anyways. He gets the amount of money he needs. So he's going to do he's supposed to do DSP Tries It. Well. Oh, Philip gets too drunk. He gets too drunk to be able to do an appropriate DSP Tries It. He can't even put a thought together, y'all. Watch this. Just watch.
And have some food together. I'll show you the food, but I'm not going to do an official DSP Tries It today. There's no point. I'm pretty inebriated. This is going to help me to alleviate the inebriation and get ready for Mega Man 5 and 6. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat two Mega Man games in one sitting here when I'm already... I'm just going to ban these idiots. Hold on.
So he's banning people that are saying you scammed us, you're a scammer, because all night, not only did he scam them out of this, right? Because he was asking for money specifically to do DSP Tries It, and then all of a sudden he got the money and he got too drunk to do it, and now he's like, well, I'm just not going to do it. Scam. Oh, and that gets better later on. If y'all saw the day stream today, y'all know what I mean. Because it's fucking crazy. He kept trying to like not do the shots that he needed to. I'm pretty sure that he still owed them a shot. I think that he was behind by like one. which whatever. You know, you beg for this money and you have a term to this money, you know, that you're so dedicated to, and then out of your own convenience, you're not going to do it. Right.
Sorry to get rid of the idiots on Kick. Okay. All right. I'm really hungry. We got pizza and we've got jambalaya. I ordered a jambalaya dish, which I've never had jambalaya before. I don't know how this is going to be from a restaurant. Let's have some pizza first. I'm not even recording this. I don't care. Seriously, this is not a serious DSP Tries It or anything. If it was, I would try to be sober and actually review it fairly. I can't right now. So this is just pepperoni pizza from Claim Jumper. Devour. Okay. Seems decent. It's like a tasty cheese. The chewy crust.
Just him drunk off his ass eating pizza. He could barely like put a thought together. There's no thoughts behind those eyes right now. It's pretty pathetic, honestly. Like you're old enough to know that this was a bad idea. It's so stupid. Like he can't come up with another thing to do during his marathons to convince people to give him money except for take shots. You can't come up with anything else, maybe? Like you're getting too old to be able to do this, dude. Like that's insane. I just can't stand the way he's eating.
It's a chewy crust, not a crispy crust. It's pretty greasy. It tastes good. It's nowhere near authentic pizza, though.
No. You don't say. You don't say, Mr. Italian man.
I got some pizza in me, and the jambalaya was not very good. So, at least I got something in me. I'm good. Now we're going to continue on here. Let's get everything back into place where it should be, and then we're going to continue on and start Mega Man 5, okay? Okay, so I'm even curious, where even are we? Let's find out. I don't even know where we are with everything. I know I'm caught up with shots and everything, but I haven't looked at support. What time? It's 5:30. Okay, we got about 4 hours. Okay, in 4 hours, I can at least beat Mega Man 5. Hopefully, we can even start Mega Man 6. Where are we with, like, goals and everything? I have no idea. Let's take a look here. What the? We're at $669 of support? Really? Well, that's good.
That entire reaction to me, in my opinion, doesn't have anything to do with him being drunk. When I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is he even talking about? Oh my god, he's drunk. He doesn't even remember. But it's all a show. That little bit was a show. I think Phil knew exactly how much he was going to get tonight. At the end of the night, he was trying to push to get it to 1100 because I think he was trying to milk the little fishies that he has that gives him a little bit of money here and there, to milk them for a little bit of money. But he knew exactly how much he was going to get tonight. He knew, because of the little whale call that he made. You know, making sure that the whales knew that they needed to show up today to give him the money that he needed to appear popular and wanted, you know. He knew how much money he was getting today. That whole little weird little thing he just did, I don't even know how much support it was. I haven't been looking, guys. Oh my gosh, I haven't looked. Oh wow, we got 669? Wow, that's good. Please, go to acting classes, Phil. I think I've said that so many times before. Go get acting classes, for the love of God. You need to learn how to act because you are absolutely horrible at it. I wonder if he's going to have the same plan for the second marathon, or if he's just going to be like, okay, well, if I make the first one appear like it did really good, maybe it'll encourage others to come and actually, without it having to be planned, bring me the money then. I don't know. It just feels like a giant show. That's all I'm saying.
I wasn't expecting that. Okay, we're at 669 this early. Okay. I am caught up with shots. You can shut up. I know I am. I drank 6 shots. I'm not stupid. I had 3 shots of the 99. I had 3 shots of the tequila. So nice try. You're stupid. Okay. Oh my God. Are we at 665 or 669? I can't see it. No, I know, Jesse. My wife told me to. She just said to me, you got to pace yourself. You drank too much too quick. You didn't even beat the first game. Then you ate the food. You got to calm down. I'm like, she's right. Like, okay, I'm going to calm myself now. We're at 669. Okay.
Did she really tell you that, though? Did she? Yeah. Or are you sitting there embarrassed for how far you've gone and how stupid you are making yourself look? I think that's more probable.
5.
Oh my gosh, guys. So these these next few clips are in here because the gameplay from here on out is him going a little bit in the game, stopping and saving. Going a little bit in the game, stopping and saving. Literally for the last few hours of this entire night is exactly that. So I left a little bit in here for you to see what I mean.
Cheap shit. Extra life. Fuck you. I don't know. Power Stone.
So you see what I mean. Boring as fuck. That's why I didn't add a lot of it. Just gave you that little bit so that, to give you a peek of what the entire marathon was like. It was boring, y'all. It was so boring. You see how little he talked? Like, hello, is anybody there? No, there was nobody there. Nothing but Phil's dark thoughts in that drunken mind. But do you see what I mean when he's trying to rally to get to that 1100 mark? And you're telling me, okay, you're telling me Phil has this many people that love him and want to support him and get him to the goals that he is wanting, giving him hundreds of dollars at one time, organically. They can't get him $40 more to get to $1,100. Like, you're telling me that they see him asking this way. And they love him so much, y'all. He is so liked by these people. Yet they can't give him that little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. None of this has made sense. All of this was planned. This entire marathon was just planned. Now, I don't think Phil expected it to happen as fast as it did, because when they came in and started giving money, it was fast. Like, it was back to back to back to back, like all at once. Not from the same person, obviously. And they were using sock accounts, I feel like, in my opinion. And I just think that he didn't expect to have to drink that fast. I think he was expecting to be able to pace it more. Plus, when he was trying to pace it, he was getting a lot of pressure from his audience saying, you scammed us. You owe us a shot. Shot. And so Phil doesn't like to act like he gives into pressure, but he gives into pressure quite a bit because he's insecure. And so he just drank and kept drinking quick. So he got drunk. Quick. We're pretty much at the tail end of this marathon before we move on to today's podcast clips. So let's get through this last little bit.
More left, right? And then we're done for the night. And when we continue at the end of the month, we'll do the second part of the marathon. And we'll finish 6 and 7 and 8. We'll do it. Okay. Layman next. Thank you. Okay. Come on, guys. Last chance to support the stream. Let's hit 1,100 by the end of the stream. We're right there. Let's hit 1,100. Final shot. Final everything. Let's do it. Okay. All right, guys. So, thanks for watching. Time to end this for now. Next time around, we continue with Mega Man 6 at the end of August. Thanks a lot, and see you next time. Holy crap. Hooey. All right, guys. If you can't tell, I'm incredibly exhausted. We just played an insane amount of Mega Man. I am so beat. This is why I did it as the final stream of the week. Seriously, this is why. Look at this. The frame malfunctioned. Oh, this is exactly why I did it as the final stream of the week. I am so tired right now. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Well, I hope you guys liked it. I don't have much else to say besides thank you. You guys are awesome, and obviously we topped the marathon from earlier this year, right? Earlier this year we raised $761 in January. We almost made 1,100 today. If we hit 1,100 right now, I would take one final shot.
You really think you need that one final shot in your body right now, Phil? Like, be so for real. I would be like, please, like, no more, y'all. Like, I would stop. With how sick and tired he looks, he should not be wanting to put any more alcohol in his little body. Like, oh my god. Anything for the greed. His greed really does outweigh everything. Can y'all see my clown? My big ass head is covering the damn clown. Here he is, since y'all can't see him, and I have my Chucky and my horror books right here. I just noticed I've been covering him this whole time. Sorry. But I'm sorry. If he had fans that really genuinely truly liked him, and he's asking for like just this little bit of extra push to get to this last part of the goal. These people are giving him hundreds tonight. Hundreds. And you're telling me they couldn't give him this little bit to get him to that even number? Because they always like to get him to an even number on most days, right? Right to the 150. I call bullshit, Phil. I'm not falling for your fucking facade that you got going on. I really don't think any of us are at this point.
I don't think we're going to hit 1,100 for the spoiler. Okay, but wow, what a marathon. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm off tomorrow. When I come back on Sunday, it will be the Level 1 podcast. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. We're playing Mafia, the Old Country, all day long on Sunday. Since it came out today and we didn't play it. Mafia, the Old Country, all day long on Sunday. That'll be fun. All right. But I need a day of recuperation. So I hope you understand why I'm off tomorrow. All right. But thank you guys. You were awesome today. Great support. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you all on Sunday. All right. That's all I have to say. Thank you. See you Sunday. Peace out. Have a good night. Mega Man continues late August. Second Mega Man Marathon will happen. We'll beat 6, then 7 and 8, all in one sitting or one stream at the end of August. Peace out, everyone. Good night. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.
Do you notice while he's doing this little stalling technique that he does, that he's constantly looking at his screen for like email pop-ups for like tips? I see you, Phil. I see you. Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts on there being a clear financial issue in his life that he is needing to do 2 marathons this month? Clearly there's an issue, right? Like, clearly there's something going on in his life where he really needs money. And he feels like having 2 marathons in 1 month is going to get him that money. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the beginning of this marathon was so slow, y'all. It took him all of maybe 2.5, close to 3 hours to hit the first $150 goal. Yeah. Not until his whales showed up in DO. And then obviously, I'm pretty sure OIC and his sock accounts. And who else? That freaking British Thomas guy dropped $100. He's named something else now, but it's clearly him because it still has Thomas in the name. You know, like it's pretty clear that your whales. And then Lisa Lou came by and dropped $100. Like it's pretty clear that it's your whales that are getting you to this goal that you have in mind, because you're pre-planning it behind the scenes, so that way you can appear that you're getting what you want when you're really organically unable to do that. So if these whales leave, if they get bored of you eventually, 3, 4, 5 years in the future, you're screwed. These first 3 hours of the marathon is your life. Oh, that's my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think about that. So we're moving on to today's podcast. I don't have a lot to show. There was more. Okay, I could have made this video about 2 or 3 hours long, but I'm going to show the stuff that correlated from the marathon for the most part. Now, I do want to note that Phil has been extra manic lately. He's been very, very highly insecure, and it's very well displayed. Let's just watch.
To make matters worse, I had actually ordered some food that I thought I was going to do DSP Tries It with, but you guys had already had me like 6+ shots in. And when the food showed up, already my stomach wasn't feeling that good. And I said to everyone, I'm not feeling like, I'm already feeling like pretty, not necessarily full on drunk. I wasn't full on drunk, but man, you could tell when you're just not yourself because I was so much liquor in me.
So drunk. You're not yourself when you have so much liquor in you. AKA drunk. You were drunk, buddy. Quit trying to fucking play.
And I was like, I don't think we should do DSP Tries It. Let's just have a meal together. And then I started to eat it. And quite honestly, it wasn't good. Like I ordered this jambalaya and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious.
Y'all, that's an insult. If my husband were to say, oh, the food that I had last night was worse than the food that you make when you make a homemade meal. He just insulted his wife's cooking. Now, okay, that could have been like maybe a wrong use of words on his part. I don't know though. Phil has insulted his wife's cooking multiple times. Like when he had the ribs, he said they were very dry. Like he was putting her down pretty hard in that one. And then when she messed up the macaroni and cheese and the barbecue chicken for the 4th of July, he put her down too then. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Obviously, this comes up a little bit later. We're going to revisit this topic in a minute. So let's proceed.
Actually, her gumbo tasted better. I'm like, oh.
You see, he tried to save himself right there. It's like, well, actually, her gumbo tasted better. Nah, brother, you already insulted her cooking. You can't go back on that. Just saying.
But we're going to talk about what should DSP Tries It be this week. This week, I'm going to be open to anything. All right, like whatever you guys want. Even if you want fast food this week, whatever it is, we'll do whatever. I'm not going to be stingy this week. Now, of course, some ridiculously stupid people on the internet actually think they can make a big deal out of the fact that I didn't formally record a DSP Tries It.
Oh my God. You didn't do a DSP Tries It, Phil. I'm going to say this now before we let him proceed into his bullshittery gaslighting, manipulative behavior that makes me absolutely sick to the bottom of my stomach. He even said, while he was inebriated, I'm just not going to do a DSP Tries It. We're just going to have a meal together. So that's not a DSP Tries It. And he's trying to act, well, I didn't formally do it, but I still ate the food. Okay, but that's not a DSP Tries It. You didn't even get the food you were supposed to get from that place. You just ate food on the camera. That doesn't fucking count. That's not what people fucking paid you for. That's not what you were begging for. Sorry. I'm a little tired. And so my emotions get a little high when I'm tired. But by God, you scammed. You scammed these people, Phil. Whether you like to say it or not, you fucking scammed them out of their money. Something that you beg for. You beg for so you and your wife don't have to cook. Which you don't like her cooking anyway, so I guess that's why you're begging for it. Please don't make me eat my wife's cooking. She sucks. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm sure your turkey burgers are great. Okay. And your turkey tacos. And your turkey chili. And your turkey. I don't know. Like, I'm sure it's great. He's willing to scam people out of of their reward. He's so big about it being a reward, guys. It's a reward for everybody. Everybody gets to enjoy DSP Tries It. So you're telling me that this past DSP Tries It was you drunk off your old ass, barely being able to put a piece of pizza in your mouth. Us watching you drool sloppily on all over your face, barely able to eat a couple slices of pizza. Let's let him proceed. This is gaslighting. This is absolute gaslighting behavior. This is the type of behavior that an abusive boyfriend puts their partners through. This right here. It's like, oh, you're hurt by something that I did? You feel like I made you feel less worthy of something that I told you I was going to give you? Well, too bad. I'm not doing it. And the fact that you think I need to do it makes you the problem. It's disgusting. It's abusive behavior, in my opinion, of course.
That's how fucking insane these losers are. Guess what? We hit the goal. I ordered food. I ate the food, and I told you it wasn't good. Literally, the only thing we didn't do, I didn't do a formal DSP Tries It where I rated the food, and I didn't play the intro. But you got DSP Tries It, just it wasn't a great episode, so I decided not to actually formally produce and upload it. You could still watch it as part of the marathon, which is archived. So if you're such a mentally ill moron who you think I owe you something because I didn't do a formal DSP Tries It, you can kiss my hairy ass. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Okay. Yes, of course, morons are saying I insulted my wife's cooking. No, I didn't. Again, what is wrong with you fucking losers? What is wrong with you? Can you get a fucking life and stop micro-analyzing everything I say and trying to twist it into something toxic because you are life losers? Like I ordered this jambalaya and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. No one insulted my wife's cooking, you fucking armpit scratching mouth droolers. Like I ordered this jambalaya and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious. It didn't happen. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Like I ordered this jambalaya and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious.
Do you get the point? I like that when he says it didn't happen. Like that just erased something that he literally just said 10 minutes ago. Less than 10 minutes ago. He said that like 5 minutes from this clip. Phil creates history, y'all. Phil creates history and he erases history all at the same time in his mind. If he says it doesn't exist, in his little realm of existence, it no longer exists. By God, they could drop an atomic bomb across the street from him, and if he tells his fans it doesn't exist, that shit don't exist. Hell, he tried to do that with the tsunami. The tsunami that clearly said it was going to hit parts of Washington, it doesn't exist. Therefore, it doesn't exist. See how sick that is? How cult-like that is? Gross. It's disgusting. You're gross. You insulted your wife, and you can't live with it. Yet, let's talk about how everybody else insults your wife, but you don't say shit about that. The only one that can insult her is me. Right.
I get the fuck out of the chat. You're so dumb. My hair's all messy today. See this? My hair's like all over the place. Okay.
He does this a lot in this. He does this whole distraction thing with his hair. He also does this a lot, period. When he's getting nervous, he does the hair wipe. But when he's extra nervous, he's bringing more attention to it to take attention off whatever the fucked up shit he just did or said. Be so fucking for real. Fess up to what you're fucking saying. If you're gonna be a piece of shit, at least fess up and own it. Quit being a coward. So that's like the most annoying thing that people can do. If you want to be a dick, own up being a dick. Don't be a puss. You can't be both. Okay?
As we're about to talk about, my last 48 hours have been a wild whirlwind. I haven't had a moment to myself. Everything's been very chaotic in my personal life. I haven't watched a video. I haven't done anything. I will watch it, but I haven't had a single chance to do any of this kind of stuff. It's been insane, basically. Like,
oh, but what happened to personal life stays personal. Personal life, y'all can't know nothing about because my detractors are gonna use that to their advantage, and I can't have that because I gotta protect my family, aka my fucking cat and wife. Again, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm a little extra pissy, as you can tell. Again, I'm tired. I'm just ready for this to end because I'm tired of hearing his fucking voice. He's disgusting. He's just plain disgusting. Vile. Can't stand the man right now. Like, blah. You know? He's trying to pity them. He's trying to pity party with them. And he's trying to kind of like, in the whole story, okay, let me tell y'all what happened. So he wakes up. He's hungry, hungover, hungry, tired. He wants to eat. And I think what happened is that they went to IHOP and he ate an omelet and the omelet fucked up his stomach. And so that set him off for the whole entire day. It was just a whole woe is me. The whole day wasn't, I couldn't do anything. I had to go out and do grown up things and run errands and, you know, shit that normal people like us deal with and don't complain. Oh, but not Phil. Poor Phil. He has to go out there and do big boy chores. So fucking annoying. This last little bit is just him trying to get a pity party out. And I'm keeping it in there. I clipped this because not long ago he just got done giving these people this whole spiel why they have no right to wonder what's going on in his personal life. And this is just my proof that he uses it to his advantage when he feels like he needs it. It's just a show, y'all. It really is. When we watch Phil, none of it's real. This is all just a show. I think this eye is drifting. Don't look at it. No, I'm sleepy.
no lie. I came in here this morning and I was like, did I do everything I need to even do for today's stream? No, I didn't have the game downloaded. My stuff wasn't plugged in and charged. I was like, oh shit. It's been wild. All right. I basically, by the end of the marathon on Friday, I had drank 10 shots and I was trying to upload and everything and finish. And, you know, my head wasn't on straight. So I didn't really do everything I was supposed to do at the end of Friday. And then yesterday was an actual day where I had a bunch of stuff going on my day off. It wasn't like, oh, a relaxing day for me to just hang out and do whatever. No, it was like I'm running all around doing a million things. I had appointments. I had all kinds of crazy shit. And it was just like very, very all over the place. No relaxation for me. And now I'm right into another 6-day streaming week. But my hair once again won't. I give up. I seriously give up. My hair is absolutely out of control. Holy moly. I don't know. I give up. Look at this. Look how it looks when I put my head up. I'll just do the podcast like this. You can see my hair sticking out.
And that's it. Do you see what I mean, though? But that whole hair thing is just performative. It's a distraction. Get your attention away from him because he just got done saying some stupid shit. Does it a lot. And when you notice it once, you notice it forever. It's bullshit. There's nothing genuine about Phil. I'm sure that a lot of us know that, but catching little things like that more often just brings more light to it. Makes it more obvious. So yeah, guys, that was all for me about Phil, about the marathon, and about what he had to say about what happened during the marathon today. A bunch of bullshit. Scam, lies, gaslighting. What's new? Nothing. He'll never change. It's so great. It's honestly great. It's interesting seeing people that just will never fucking change. Doesn't matter how long you've seen them, how, you know, whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Okay? Give me your comments about that entire marathon. And put down in the comments if I missed any clips, because I'm sure I did. That whole experience, the whole marathon was just slop to me. I'm sorry. It was really hard to get through, and it was hard for me to determine what to show and what to not. So I just showed the important parts, in my opinion. So let me know what I missed. And are you also getting ready for spooky season? I want to know. So people are like, it's August. It's just barely August. So it's Halloween every day. Every single day. But yeah, guys, have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you very, very soon. We'll see how things go. Okay, at this point, we're just going with the flow. Is it the best thing to do? Maybe not, but that's what we're doing. I love you guys so much. Be safe and take care of yourself. Don't drink 10 shots in a day. Unless you want to. You know? But take care of yourself, okay? If you're gonna do that. And don't insult your wife's cooking. Bye, weenies.
Like, I ordered this jambalaya and it tasted worse than what my wife makes when she makes homemade gumbo. I'm serious.